it takes 30 seconds.
I did shut it off.
No.
Testing. We'll see you later. Bye.
We know you ain't moving quick.
Bowling, and in particular, Freeport bowling, has been in my blood ever since I was very young. I was raised by and watched some of the greats as I was growing up. Meeting greats like Jesse Buss, Norm Duke, Dick and Pete Weber, just to name a few, inspired me to be just like them. My bowling career started way before any middle school or high school bowling, but when I got to these larger showcases, it was like a dream come true. A few of my accomplishments during high school, including 2 IHSA state finals appearances, conference champions, 2 all-conference first teams, 2nd and 3rd place finishes at top 16 tournaments, multiple tournament 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place finishes, and my biggest one, the 9th place finish this year, all-state first team. Would not have been possible without the help I've gotten through the years from multiple members of the Freeport bowling community, my dad, coaches, and others. Chris, can I have you come up?
I sense trouble.
That's the one I know, I wish I could get that going.
Over the last couple of years, if you have watched me bowl, you have noticed my spare ball. My Hello Kitty spare ball has been talked about by many bowlers, parents, and other people around the country during junior gold tournaments, local tournaments, etc. I would never want this memory to completely go away, and I would like to pass the spare ball down for generations to come in the Freeport High School bowling community. I am proud to present my Hello Kitty spare ball to Chris Lafferty. Take good care of this ball, and always remember you are holding something legendary.
Whatever.
Since my coaches didn't go too hard on me today, I guess it's my only option to take it easy on them today. Now I'm going to start out with the obvious. Bob, here's a few bags of your famous mints.
Thank you.
I never really did get to bowl with Bob, but everybody loves him, and he has been there through everything. He is always the first one to congratulate me if I did something great, and he could always bring a smile to my face. Next items go to all coaches. A little story about this little thing quick. We went to a lot of tournaments that were very questionable if we should even be there. Morgan Park, for example. With 10 teams competing for little cutout bowling pin trophies. We never truly knew why we were at these tournaments until we asked our coaches. They made their point very clear that it was because of the food. I quote, "Oh, well, they give us big steaks with a huge chocolate chip cookie, or the donuts with the best. The donuts are the best with unlimited coffee." When we were supposed to be bowling, they were concerned about the great lunches they would be getting. I decided to give Kreeger and Endo both a sandwich basket from Joe's and multiple McDonald's burgers, apple dippers, so maybe they can get their mindset back on bowling next year, not food.
This was mine. Hey, you're taking food out of my mouth. Yeah.
Well, we're going to eat
We're
good.
going to keep this going. One free hamburger. Yeah. There's 30 of them here, family. That's one sitting.
Finally, I would like to present Coach Kreeger with a very special picture. It's pretty old and was taken quite a while ago. Here's a picture of his 2 all-time favorite bowlers. Me, of course, and Kyler, who is his all-time favorite.
Yeah, it's hard to see that kid without getting mad.
My ride here is officially over as a pretzel bowler with this banquet. But in my heart, I will always belong to this prestigious program. I'd like everybody to know that there is so much potential in these next couple years, even though I'm leaving. This young team has a lot of talent in which I can see going deeper in the state tournament than we did this year. I will always be a Pretzel and bleed orange and black. Thank you everybody again for your support, but I do have one last thing that will never be forgotten. I'd like to call Chris Lafferty up here one last time.
All right, how's everybody doing first of all? Let's give a round of applause for the Johnsons for making this all possible for us. Alright, so I got a little story about Kreeger. So it was about maybe halfway through the season. I was struggling with my bowling, and he really wanted to help me, so he analyzed the situation, and then he came up with a theory that every time I threw a bad ball, I would do this, just like that. And so every time that I looked back and threw a bad ball, then he would go like this to let me know that I did that. And now I'd like to call Amari Lada and Jared Johnson up to the front, please. So now you know the story of this. And so we made a dance of it.
We call it the Kreeger Shuffle. It's called the Kreeger Shuffle. Alright everybody, now that we showed you how to do the Kreeger Shuffle, now it's time for you to get up and get a partner and do it with us. Come on everybody. Kreeger, we got you a shirt. Come on everybody, get up. Do it with us. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
God, that's what I call teamwork.
You know, they were doing that at the a couple of tournaments we started to be at, and they were starting to do this little thing, and I'm thinking, man, that is so cool. It kind of, you know, Fatty used to have that high slap and five type thing, you know, and clap the pins down that Dole used to do and stuff like that, and I'm thinking, that's pretty cool. These kids come up with their own little dance and stuff like that. So, yeah. Well, hopefully that's the only thing they get from it. But thank you very much. It means a lot, you know, to have kids like this. And like I said before, you know, the journey isn't over. It's just a fork in the road. Evan will definitely be missed. You know, it'll be a part of us. And then I think that bowling ball is a tradition that I think will really go a long ways to help solidify a team. Kind of like what, you know, Bob was to the girls, which is now, yeah, he died and now it's Penelope. But you know, traditions like that you need, and it's very special to have, and I thank each and every one of you. And if you young guys take anything from this, take to heart, like what Evan says, you know, work hard at it. Let's make him proud of what we can accomplish next year. Thank you.